adaptation. I hope they prove me wrong.
Well, we'll see what Mouse can provide in the first 20 minutes of the game. I mean, we also said that like in game 1, they didn't really take advantage so much of their Aegis timing as they really should have. They also have potentially, maybe they scale a little bit better than they did last time.
Woo! Bounty rune!
Bounty rune stolen, baby! The crowd goes wild. But this time around, Alina, right? Instead of an SF, last time around we were looking at a Juggernaut SF with a Magnus. It was like very clear, much better late game. This time around we have a Lycan, Templar Assassin plus an Abaddon. It does seem like they'll be able to go late game a little bit better against IG. Do you think IG still have the advantage in that regard?
If this goes really late, I think the items to look out for me is Abaddon getting an Aghanim Scepter. I think you want to have at least the counterplay so that if an RP comes out, you can actually mid lane
dropping real fast. He's going to end up going down. All the armor in the world, apparently, for the Ogre Magi. It's not enough for him to be able to survive through a 3-man. He underestimated the power of Howl.
Howl did so much there. 3 heroes with that extra 10 damage early on makes a very big difference. It's like your 3.5 heroes there, essentially, instead of just 3. And that is too much for Ogre to handle. So very nice from Mousesports to secure this first blood. Off to a good start like last game, getting a little bit of pressure on this time around the mid lane. Yeah, we're going to see how it works out. In my opinion, IG have been at their weakest when Bo3 has been on Treant. I think that's his worst hero of the tournament so far that I've seen him play. So that could give Mousesports some hope as far as that goes.
It's maybe either one of them got that. Maybe Creep's got it. Maybe next time. He's going to be caught here. They have the spin. They lay down the sentry. He's going to jump over to Bo3. Bo3's there to lay hands on him. It's Q with the burning ignite that will actually take the easy kill.
So if you're Mousesports in this game, I think what you need to look at is, you need to look at mid.
Yeah, this may actually have enough burst damage here because OP is not going to be able to lay down the sun to stop this damage. Thug, hit by the ignite, doesn't really care too much. Looks like he should have refraction coming up soon, so Q is forced to back up. It's looking like laning phase is going to go well for Mouse once again. They've already...
Right, you can't farm stacks as easily. You can't retreat to the jungle in as effective a manner. Oh, mid lane again. Ogre just left.
He starts running back, but it's going to be too late. The LSA is dodged. Thug. Oh, they need the right click, but they're not going to... Oh, they get it. Both of them swing. It's going to be Thug who connects first. 3-1 now, 5 minutes in. Once again, Mousesports taking the early lead in the laning phase. You know, I want to reference them because it does seem like Mouse are trying to replicate some of that style, a much faster style, no Hanamitis, you know, fast pushes. They do this quite a bit. You know, the rotation on my top. They're going to be able to get the Fiend's Grip onto Burning with the spin going on, so this should be a pretty easy kill, especially with maybe next time able to slow him down. Bo3 actually threatening the ultimate there. Maybe they silence him, they can stop it, unable to get off that one in time, and now it's going to be maybe next time potentially blown up by OP, but OP in trouble. RP just in time from XXS. Spartan running forward, hoping to be able to catch that. Lina just can't quite get him, but Dara gets healed up a little bit. Aquatic Shield doing some work. Is he going to be able to walk away? The Shockwave, not enough. It gets the one just in time. Skylark keeps his carry alive for the time being. XXS blinks forward, but now maybe he's straying a little bit too far. Bo3's there to be able to help him out. Skewer backwards, but Thug's able to finish him off. They look for more. Q's going to be up next, slowing him down. Bo3 is sitting in the side here. He's looking at Madara, who's very low. Does have that armlet toggle. Skylark also doesn't have much mana to work off of. Maybe he can finish him off, but he doesn't want to commit and end up losing his own life.
We get out. Nice armlet toggle here from Madara, and of course, they also could play around the Howl here at nighttime. End up getting a good fight there. That looked like it was going to go better for IG than it did, but Mouse salvaged it nice things here as well. And they are going to go to the Roche. He comes in from Baden as well. Very important in the last fight as well, by the way. Skylark came in for a very timely Aquatic Shield on Madara when he was about to die.
This is dangerous. IG are actually going to try and fight this one out. Without the RP, he blinks forward, skewers backwards. They've already blown up, almost blown up Spartan. He gets a little bit of spin, manages to silence himself. Meanwhile, XXS is the target from Madara. Is going to be able to pick up that one along with Bo3 and IG. They've stumbled into a world of hurt as they try and contest the Roshan. Last time around, they just gave it up to Mousesports, but the timing was best. This time, they try and contest, and it goes oh so horribly for them.
One off, the other one's available. Nice aggressive
force stab. That's a cool play. Managed to get the Nightmare following that up. OP being set up on. They're going to try and finish him off with a Fiend's Grip. Easy kill for Thug. He pops a DKD nice and early, ensuring a 1-2 punch. He managed to get a third kill on the Bo3, and Entangle's not going to be enough. Now Madara's going to be freed from the roots and immediately starts focusing on that tier 3. Now the backdoor protection is up for the time being. They also popped a clip. The creeps are closing in very rapidly though. Madara, he's going to run out of his ultimate here pretty soon, but it may be enough for them to be able to take this tier 3. Blink forward, nice! Beautiful smoke cloud there for maybe next time. Stop at the skewer, he still managed to get it back with the RP following up, but a beautiful defensive nightmare. Actually protects Thug a little bit, but it looks like they aren't going to be able to finish him off. Fraction goes off, a little bit in more HP, has an Aphonic Shield, a little bit more heal. Thug is actually barely surviving through all this until he finally loses that Aegis. Now the question is, can IG kill him a second time? LSA timed out, but they managed to get the Omni Slash onto Thug. He's protected a little bit by that Aphonic Shield. Managed to finish off Q again on a sliver of HP. Both Refraction and Aphonic Shield not going to be enough. IG pounce. They see the opportunity. They've taken out a core. They get an extra support and are going to be able to find the advantage. Well, big pickups on both sides, but they lost their tier 3 tower.
Yeah, they held the barracks. You have to wonder for Mousesports at this point if the right choice was to go back and go for the shrines. But they want to have the armor against all of this physical damage. The attack speed slow is really annoying to deal with 3 of the Radiant heroes. And of course, just the slow itself from casting the Shiva's guard sets up very nicely to land her own spells. This is bad news for Mouse. They will try again. I've seen this movie before. Their BKBs are now online. All right, they actually do have a full minute, so a bit more than expected.
Much like your pro playing career, you don't succeed, try again. But XXS managed to get the skewer back onto Thug. Lacuna Blade cutting through. But they do manage to pop that BKB. He's at half health, and OP's being threatened. He does manage to get his defensive force staff out from XXS, and he throws out that RP, stopping the Lycan from being able to finish off OP while burning down a half health, but have the healing ward up. Does manage to stay alive. Now the BKBs have worn out for Mouse, and they're beginning to stall once again. They focus on Skylark, but OP in an awkward position actually gets caught out there. Spartan managed to take him. Now burning against the 3 of them. Does manage to spin and stay alive through that bit of damage coming out from Thug, but Mouse are finally looking at taking a melee racks, but Lena's back up already. Now a skewer back, catches 2. The bowling ball of XXS managed to just wreck through. Almost taking down Skylark, but it's not enough. It gets off the ultimate, and now that damage has all been negated, and IG may not have the power to finish off Mousesports anymore. Belvica inside that shrine is going to be able to stay alive against maybe next time. A support down, Belvica does drop in exchange, but Burning drops low. Another shrine saves IG's positioning. Mouse continue to move forward though. They smell blood in the water. They've waited for this opportunity, but it's skewer back, and Mouse overextended themselves. Madara's gone, and the rest of Mouse have to retreat. Belg open to level 25. He has a huge increase in the Aphonic Shield.
That is like crazy good.
Yeah, those are really like the maxed out Mousesports, right? So IG, they could even lose this second lane of racks and still push this lane, still manage to survive because Mouse may still fall out.
Oh, they're splitting up nicely. They'll Madara's in the bottom lane. It's just a distraction. IG have not even noticed yet.
Yeah, they're starting to move, but the tier 3's already gone. The melee racks is going to go down soon. A BKB activated by Thug. He says, if you go for Madara, I'll take you. He managed to pick up one already. XXS is gone with no RP and no buyback. Burning is already down. He's trying to finish up the rest of these members of Mouse. They say bottom is gone. We have to kill the Mouse members, and Skylark is going to fall as well. So they took 2 cores out of that. Big plays from Mousesports. A second lane of racks gone.
Great approach to this moment. They basically found the perfect moment of opportunity where IG were caught off guard. IG have no vision whatsoever outside of their base. So they did down at their shrine, but he was playing around the woods area above it. When you look at it.
And this push is going to be
refresher on
so
Meg
hard.
Is on cooldown. That's a big deal. I don't know if Mouse noticed that it was on cooldown for XXS.
He used it like immediately after they killed
Yeah.
Madara, so I would assume they do. This would be a great time to push. 1 RP.
Yep.
That being said, I don't see any way that this one push actually results in the lane of racks, because we do have some buybacks.
Yeah.
Burning has one. That's a very good one.
So done.
King's on, trying to get some damage out. Beats grip onto Burning to move him forward deeper into the trees. Double force down. They actually get him all the way on top of the cliff. Maybe that's not so good. What can Burning do here? He can't actually get away. They're wiping through the rest of the IG members, and they're focusing on the tier 3 tower while Spartan just controls Burning. You're my puppet now, he says. He keeps them onto that cliff while Skylark and the rest can focus on these buildings. They're just trying to stop his TP out, who finally managed to get down. The tier 3 is already gone though, and some of the IG members gone. OP just comes back up from his death timer. Off slash goes down, but Mouse fully focused on the buildings at this point. It is an objective game. They've taken on the melee racks, soon to be focusing on the range racks. Irrecoverable damage that Thug is going to be able to get out. Takes that range racks. It is gone. Mega Creeds have been achieved from Mousesports. They just need to try and get as many members out as possible. RP laid down by XXS. They really want to be able to take Mata right here. They need to be able to get these kills and somehow force buybacks, but if Mata runs himself away, or maybe he fights, he turns, he fights, he looks for Bulbika, is able to take him down. OP's threatened, has to go back to the fountain. That leaves XXS with a 3-man RP, but can Burning possibly output the damage to be able to finish him off? It just doesn't seem possible. Burning is melting. He goes down, and IG, they lose game 2. Mousesports are in their feet in the booth.
Sick game from them. Really, really good stuff. And all of it, again, it just comes down to Mouse see these very small windows of opportunity again.